Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Yawning Portal. My name is Max, and I'll be your dungeon mistress for this campaign. I also have here with me a fantastic group of people here to play with you throughout this campaign. If you've never heard of the Yawning Portals before, yes. Say hi to everybody first off, yes. I've got Andrew, Daniel, Maria, and Reyna. Give them some love, guys.
Hello, welcome back.
A couple of brand new people to Ink and Lyre, so I'm super excited to have them here for the journey. Before we get into all the campaign details, I do have just a little bit of over talk to do, you know, announcements and shit. First off, if you're curious what's going on in the center of the screen, that's Tailspire, our wonderful medium that we use to do all of our dungeoning. It is a fantastic resource. It adds the Z-axis to your campaigns and your sessions. So get it if you can. Pick it up. It's fantastic. Also, a big shout out to Tails Tavern. There's so many wonderful creators on there. There's so many easy spots to plug and play. All of these fantastic resources that you can have on there and amazing creators like myself. I've uploaded a couple things to it. So please go check that out as well. We also have... still, I believe, if Daniel's to be believed, we have Genki. Get the Genki browser plugin and receive discounts and coupons for shopping online while also supporting Ink and Lyre. Your purchases grant us commissions while you get all the discounts. Plus, you don't pay anything extra. Kind of like Honey or Ebates, you know, same kind of extension. Let me put the little linky in chat. Awesome. And that's all I've got. We've got a very short list of announcements this evening. Don't forget, you'll also have Valor tokens that you can spend on Blesses, Curses, and Lucks for our wonderful heroes this evening. So please keep in mind those and try and save our wonderful adventurers here this evening. That's all from me, though. So we are going to go ahead and cut back to our intro. Oh wow, you have way too many coins. We need to reset those. Well, I am gonna go ahead and pull us into the intro though. Hope to see you guys all on the other side. And welcome back. Thank you to everybody that is joining us through the break there. If you haven't heard of the Tales from the Yawning Portal module before, it is a collection, an anthology, if you will, of older, less friendly dungeons from back in the day of first edition Dungeons and Dragons. Designed as the infamous kill dungeons. This module campaign is going to be very tough. So we look forward to all of you viewers assisting our wonderful crewmates here as they try and make it through all of these terrifying encounters that I have planned. But yeah. So, leading us into the actual session itself, We come now to our party, who's been on the road for a few days, having received a request to investigate a mysterious hill that apparently was rumored to be ripe with necromantic arcane energy. The locals were calling this suddenly appearing place the Tomb of Horrors. Upon finding the hill and digging into the entryway, our party made their way through a couple of dusty, ancient rooms and past a couple of pretty standard grade traps. Nothing their team couldn't handle. We come to them as they walk through this latest door after thoroughly investigating it for traps. An intricately carved steel thing with a grimacing skull decorating it. Who steps through this door first?
Hi, Dingus McGringleberry.
All right, Tingus, would you like to go ahead and describe yourself for us?
Hi, Dingus McGringleberry is a 4-foot tall gnome, big beard to the floor, big muscles too, and Dingus is here for a good time, not a long time.
Excellent. Who follows Tingus in?
Well, I'm gonna follow Tingus. This is Sturgis Olaf, and he has got just the brightest, most powerful platinum and gold armor you've ever seen. Striking young man, handsome, scruffy beard. Looks like he can handle himself in a fight, and just looks far too sparkly to be stealthed. And I'll follow right behind our dear Tingus.
Okay.
To stay strong.
This knightly figure follows the gnome, the very ripped gnome, through immediately, followed by.
I guess I can go. Well, not physically. I moved him, but so Kevin will step up.
Mm-hmm.
He's quite a homely looking half-orc.
Homely looking.
Yeah, he's a big dude. He's muscular, but he's not jacked. And he's even though he's that big, he looks like you could take him. Like you look at him and be like, I could probably do it. He works at a Radio Shack. I could probably.
He's got a marshmallow center that's presented fully on the exterior.
Yeah.
Awesome.
He's a sweetie.
This unimposing half-orc follow these two very generic-looking adventurers, except Tingus is anything but generic, I should say. Followed quickly by another short member of the group.
Blair, a little herring gun, looks very rough on the outside, pink hair, deep eyeliner. She's just so nervous though, like she's shaking, following behind, like teeth chattering.
You can hold my hand if you want.
I think I will, don't mind if I do.
There you go.
Excellent. As this intrepid adventuring party makes their way through the door, you see before you a pretty simple stone rectangle that descends down into darkness. You see like a rectangular corridor, a slide type thing. You also see two very similar iron doors on the left and right of the one that you came in on, directly flanking that rectangle. As you all finish making your way inside, the doors that you entered through, these huge iron things, slam shut behind you, and the skull locks itself back in place.
I don't like that at all.
It's not that bad. There was a draft.
Tread carefully, companions. I fear we walk into danger.
Blair's just absolutely trembling right now. Can't even speak.
Lead on, Tingus.
Probably
Well-
be fine.
It's probably best if we go this way. And
Makes you say that.
well, it's straight away.
Yeah, as you approach this
It's north.
this rectangle, that's kind of slide-like, see it goes down. Do you have dark vision?
Do gnomes have dark vision? That's a good
Of
question.
course.
Say yes.
Of
Yeah.
course they do.
Okay. Yeah, so you see, even with your dark vision, your sight goes down this very smooth, angular rectangle of a corridor, and it just goes down for about 30 feet before it turns into complete blackness.
Well, not a lot of lights on in that one, so I guess we'll try the other one then, and then Tingus will go over to this door.
Okay, you go to the left door. You push on it with your burly gnome hands, and it does not budge.
Well, you know, I might be a little drunk, and then I go back to the original door, and then I start walking down the room. I light a torch.
Oh, the rectangular opening.
Yeah, yep.
Okay.
So I'll light a torch and start going down.
So you light a
I think-
torch.
I think that's a trap, Tingus. I think it's a shaft to death. Please do not proceed.
I continue.
As you
It looks like we
hear,
can't go anywhere else.
Sturgis call out from behind you, you step onto this the sloping corridor. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Absolutely.
About to aha hooey his way down.
Tingus McCringleberry senses a trap of some kind.
All right, Tingus steps on it. You realize, oh wow, this floor is extremely slippery, almost like it's coated with oil. And you step on it, and you manage to catch yourself and keep upright as you begin sliding down, kind of surfboard style, into this abyssal hole. What do you say as you go sliding down this?
I think someone
stone slide.
spilled a beer here, and then I just drink my beer as I'm sliding.
And those are the last words that Tingus McCringleberry ever says.
God. He's just gone out down the a-hole and gone?
He slides into darkness. You hear him say that, and then there's nothing.
Dingus!
Tingus, no!
Do I?
You also hear the sounds of two sets of metal doors open on either side of the chamber.
Oh God.
We'll,
What? Was it a sacrifice situation?
You see as the very regular stone wall kind of fades, revealing what appears to be a very ornately carved demon's mouth. Still rectangular in shape with the gaping maw, but now with pointed teeth and two very black eyes stare at you.
think we can get him to speed him up.
Is it like a real demon or is it like a wall?
It's like a wall carving.
I think we can get it spit up.
All right, cool. You got a uvula back there?
You peer in to see if there's a uvula.
Yeah.
Okay, make me
We're
a
gonna
perception check.
we're gonna punch it.
It's there. Okay, perception. Okay. Where's my dice? Oh shit, not that
I'm
one.
still holding Kevin's hand.
I like how Andrew Foley got up and was like, "Oh shit." It's like
Andrew has been in this game for 2 minutes.
14.
he's left. 14 perception. As you look down, you see there's stonework. As a half orc, you also have dark vision. You see there's stone, and then there's a very definitive like cutoff in the stonework that's just a full like dark wall. You don't see anything beyond that.
Huh. You know, I don't reckon that walls have the same anatomy as we do.
Don't think so.
There's a little irregularity over there. I mean, we just hit that.
Is it How far? It's pretty far down, right?
It's about 30 feet from you.
Yeah, that's it. That feels like I don't know. I don't know if it's pure there it is, as much as it's death.
Ah. What if we throw something? Well, no.
Just throw something at it. Just throw something down there. Just see what happens.
Hold
It must be its uvula.
Just Kevin pulls out a small wooden duck.
Blair, you got something to throw? You got something we throw?
Yeah. Throw me.
Wait, no.
No.
Throw me.
No. Well, that's
I'll
the
look for the
worst
uvula.
plan.
No, I can do it. 30 feet, easy.
It's straight down, and he died.
We can't.
No. I can't die. If the uvula's down there, I got it.
You see the uvula is like 5 feet from the entryway. It's just.
I can grab the uvula.
Yeah.
I can do it.
Oh yeah,
I'll
just
grab
go punch it. Just punch it.
I'll just go
All right,
punch.
cool.
Yeah,
Alright.
just
Throw me.
jump out, kick it, and jump back.
Throw me.
All right.
Alright.
Who's throwing? This is the small bunny,
Let's.
small herringun lady.
I think.
Kevin can.
Yeah, Kevin can
Alright.
throw her.
All right.
Kevin
Make me an
Oh.
athletics check.
Yeah.
Kevin.
Can I get it? Can we get a rope or something just in case she falls, or no?
If you want it.
Do you want to secure?
Oh, no.
I think it'd be wise if we got to choose something to secure you.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
All right. You quickly you
Okay.
take some hemp rope out. You tie it around.
Okay. We do a quick noose around the shoulders, underarm, like this.
Okay.
you know?
I was about to say a noose. Okay.
Yeah, no, not like that.
All right. So Kevin, you toss them. They don't get a whole lot of a boost. Was that what was the total on that?
9?
9? Okay. They don't get a whole lot of a boost, so you're not gonna get any bonuses to this DC. Go ahead, Blair. Make me an acrobatics check.
I got you.
Punch the demon in the throat.
I got it. I'll punch him in the throat.
Okay.
Oh, where is? Okay. 14.
Okay. You jump. You punch it. It's like punching a brick. It hurts.
Mhm.
And you jump back, trying to spring off the mouth of the demon. But you slip. It seems like the roof of this mount is just as slippery as the bottom. And you begin to slide downwards.
Oh.
I catch them with the rope that we tied around them.
Yeah, make a strength check.
Oh, great! I'm awesome at these.
Yeah, you can do it with advantage
Yeah.
if Kevin's helping.
Yeah, great.
Ollie's in a little body.
Okay.
23, 22,
You
22.
pull both you and Kevin grabbing this rope, screaming, "Oh God, a little buddy!"
Blair, no!
And you manage to stop them from
run!
sliding.
Come on.
Blair, you find yourself about 15 feet down. As you kind of sit there, you are kind of against the slope, and you see as like a couple of gold pieces fall out of your pocket or your little pouch where it's been dangling a little bit. You see them slide down the slope, tink, 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 and then they fly into the wall of blackness and disappear.
Oh my god.
But you are not dead.
Look, listen. Look.
I untie myself from the rope and
What?
I go after my gold.
What? It was only a couple pieces.
Well,
It's rough out here.
All right. Blair takes out a dagger, cuts the rope, and belly slides down. You both
Got it.
watch now from your angle, horrified as they slide into this wall of blackness. You hear a faint zzz.
like a bug zapper. Okay.
I don't.
Like
Sturgis and Kevin, are either of you proficient in Arcana?
No.
No.
Why
right.
would we be proficient in Arcana?
Can we roll anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can roll.
Yeah.
All right. I like rolling. Okay. I rolled a 1. Does that
Natural
help?
one.
I rolled an 11.
A 12 minus 1.
Yeah.
Something magic's going on down there.
Look, I think. Look, Kevin.
Yeah.
I don't think this is the path that leads to saving them. I think we need to go around,
Well, so
go
they
find the stairs, and then we can get out. It's like my brother always says. The only way out is through.
He's got a saying for this specifically.
Yeah. It's this way. Lead the way.
Okay.
I push him.
What? No.
Not down. Just like let's go through a door.
Oh, lift.
Yeah. You lead the way. You lead the way.
Oh my.
I'm on top.
You made it to places
Alright.
that nobody was ever meant to go. So you step through these doors. Very, very like slim opening, so Kevin, you kind of have to sidestep a little bit, being a little bit
Sure.
bigger.
Yeah, I might it.
Oh, you see a long corridor in front of you. It's pretty barren, except there are 3 chests lining one of the walls with torches hanging above them to accompany them.
No.
Wait, I can't get through this door.
Blair would have loved these. What?
Is it too tight?
Yeah, it's just it's a little too small.
You just go over the roof like I did.
All right, how did you
that
go
might help.
up?
I think it was too tight.
Ah,
There you go.
yes, of course.
Hey.
All right, yeah, Blair would love this. So Tingus, you want to keep going?
I mean, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
there's
let's just-
stairs.
Let's go find the stairs.
Yeah, you begin
We're checking
walking.
for traps the whole time, obviously.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
16.
Okay. As you make an investigation check, you see you don't see any traps, but you do see there are three large chests that are fixed firmly to the floor. There's a gold, a silver, and a oak-bound chest with thick bronze beads. And you see, continuing further on, there's more passageway that leads off to the right. That's way down the hallway.
So we see oak,
Gold
Iron.
and silver.
gold, and silver.
No suppose. No, we're here for our friends.
Yeah, I mean, we were here to get rid of some sort of necromantic enemy,
Right.
and it has quickly turned into a request for survival. Do I feel any particular necrotic energy coming from these particular chests?
I don't know, Mr. Not Proficient in Arcana, do you?
Yes, I do, and I'd like to know for sure.
All right. Make an Arcana roll.
7.
Total. All right. As you look at these, one thing about necromancy, and that involves dead bodies, and these aren't really dead bodies, except maybe the oak is, technically dead wood, but that's about all you've got from those.
Yeah, I'm not really looking to be greedy right now, so yeah, let's just keep going. So what do you think? You want to open one?
No, I'm pretty scared.
All right, great.
You continue on. You see more pathway. Seems to be connecting to an adjacent place. And then a corridor that goes off to the left with a suspicious-looking doorway, you think.
Observe! Suspicious doorway.
Oh.
Kevin,
Yeah.
I know your powers of deductive reasoning are strong.
I mean, I wouldn't say that.
What is with this door? Does it open?
Well. Kev gets close.
You get
Let's
close to
see,
the
let's
door.
see. Yes.
It is made of dark black iron. And it's got the motif of a black dragon kind of embellished in the front of it, roaring. It's got one big knocker handle as well on it.
I think it's a pull.
Okay. Well, gonna look between the knocker and the handle. Let's go try the knocker.
Okay. So like the dragon knocker,
Yeah.
you pull on it,
Must be polite.
and you knock, and it's boom, boom, boom. Very
Lord.
loud noise echoes through all these stone hallways.
Lord.
Hello.
Anybody?
There's no response.
Anybody? Oh, okay. I don't think they're home.
Oh, just
Romantic forces. I don't think they're home.
we'll just open the door.
That's kind of rude.
I mean, we can go around, I guess.
Kevin tries the handle.
All right. You pull on the handle. Make me a perception check.
Yeah, gosh. Okay.
No, it is a push.
It keeps pulling. 8.
All right. Well, with an
Seems
8,
to be Kevin's number for the night.
with an 8, you don't feel the ever so slight resistance of a silver thread snapping as you pull on the door and the ring pull knocker.
Yeah, I think it is open.
Oh, great.
And beneath you, you hear the sound of grinding stone as
What is this, the dungeon ceiling?
the
Oh no, I think you should maybe move.
Oh,
I'm gonna move now.
wait.
I just over here. You should move too.
Kevin tries to move.
Kevin!
as Kevin, you hear the stone grinding noise, and the floor opens up beneath you.
Kevin, watch out!
I'm trying.
Hang on, let me delete this. It's fighting me. There you go.
No! Oh no!
Kevin,
Oh.
as you plummet, make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, so
I knew there was something weird about that wooden floor in the stone dungeon.
I don't even want to say it.
A 9?
Yeah, it's a 9.
A 9?
Yeah.
So Kevin, as you fall, what do you say?
I don't know. I got a case of the Mondays.
As Kevin, the Radio Shack employee, falls.
Oh no, Kevin.
I just had a case of the Mondays. What is that? What is that?
Max, I think you hit the wrong button.
I think you hit it a couple times.
You take 13 points of piercing damage.
Okay, I can do that. I can do that. We take those.
And
No.
the rest of 56 points in poison damage.
So that'd be 43.
Yeah, 43 points of poison damage, thank you.
Yeah, I got you.
Any chance we could lower that by like 6?
Nope. And you find yourself embedded on these spikes. The
Yes,
poison
unfortunate.
immediately paralyzing and seeping into your veins.
I was starting at Mythical Radio Shack on Monday. It was a good job in management.
Kevin, wait! I'll get a cleric! Hold on!
I am the cleric!
I'll get another cleric! Fuck, is that true?
Are you unconscious, Kevin?
Yeah, just a bit.
Okay, Kevin's unconscious.
Maybe a bit more than that.
Is Blair dead?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
You shouldn't have gone in there.
Uh-oh. Alright.
Sturgis.
I don't have like healing word or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a way? Is Kevin dead or is
Kevin
there like
is bleeding out.
Okay. Is it possible? Is it possible to get into the spikes now that they're revealed, and save Kevin?
So there's no like way to scale down. The walls are very smooth stone, so it'd be a dex save to try and get in there.
All right, I'm gonna throw him a rope and wait 30 seconds to see if he rolls a natural 20 to stand up.
All right, Kevin, make me 3 death saves.
All right. 1.
Is it a 20 or an 8?
Oh, it's a natural 20.
Kevin!
Wow. Okay.
Grab the rope, Kevin!
Kevin, you stand up with 1 hit point. Somehow, the faith in your god making you feel
I'm
better.
making that new job.
It's a little bit better. And you manage to try and pick your way through these spikes very carefully. With
This is the
intense
most-
poison.
This is the most loyalty anyone's ever shown to Radio Shack.
Yeah. Wow.
Come on, Kevin. You're not done yet.
Not done yet.
So
I'm
there's
trying to
nothing
help
to
pull
tie
him
off
over.
the rope to. But
No, I just pull him. You know,
yeah. So make an athletic
like I
check.
hold it. Like I hold it. What do you mean? Like I back up in a far enough way that like I could hold the rope. Okay, I'll make an athletics check.
Well, that's whether you drop Kevin back down.
As long as you're
I
strong,
rolled a,
we
yeah,
can make it.
I rolled a 23.
All right. Oh, you guys are on fire already. You make it up.
Hopefully not.
The rope. You manage to pull Kevin to safety at their 1 hit point.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, what's up?
Next time you have a feeling about some floors, maybe let me know.
You know what? That's on me. I could have said that a second sooner.
Thank you well, for that acknowledgement.
You know what? I didn't. That's on me. It's on me. You should heal up. You look fucking awful.
Is it the holes in me?
Yeah, it's
Hopefully
the way.
the holes
It's
in
the
me.
way you got shit come out of your back and stomach at the same time from the intestinal damage.
Yeah, I don't know. Trying to scoop them back in.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Pretty bad.
All right. So, you make your way back into this corridor over here.
Yeah, we just
Very
keep going around.
similar looking to the other one, except for the fact that there is no chests in this one.
Are there notations about the chests over here?
On the other side,
On this side or the other side?
notations. You mean like places where there would be chests?
Yeah, like things that where the chest should be, like keys hanging on the wall. It says this is for the gold chest.
Right.
Tapestries telling a riddle, perhaps.
Make me a perception check.
You love a riddle.
Yeah, I'm gonna take an 8 on this.
Okay. With an 8, you do not see anything like that. You just kind of scour the walls, looking, maybe pushing in a couple bricks every now and then, seeing if maybe there's a hidden passageway, but it doesn't seem like there is.
You're looking better already.
Thanks. Just try not to die
And
too much the rest of
Sturgis.
this.
As you step right here,
Well, I was currently actively looking for traps, as I have been.
you were looking for keys.
Oh,
Oh, sure, roll
okay,
me an
sorry.
investigation.
Yeah. That's a 15.
All right. Unfortunately, with a 15, you catch it just a moment too late. You're like, oh wait, those stones are ooh,
They're on a different animation cell than the rest of this dungeon.
yeah.
That's
There's a
crazy.
slightly different
Huh.
shading, and you see as the rock above you, the stone ceiling slams downwards. I need both of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, it's just a giant rock.
Why is that up there? What business has that being up there?
It's not gonna be up. Oh,
That's 2.
One more time, who built this place?
a natural one.
I don't
Alright.
think I have Indomitable yet. Okay, that's next level.
So as you cry out, looking up, what is the last thing that Sturgis does before this rock smashes into it?
I think Sturgis is carefully whispering words of encouragement and caution about the perils of trap discipline and staying vigilant. And that's how it ends.
As you both take 100 bludgeoning damage from this rock.
Aha! You really jumped it on us.
Which connects in a horrifying, sickening crunch, and the rest of the tunnel fills up. But you can't hear that anymore.
Rocks?
Yeah, the rest of the... Here, I'll show... For visual effect.
The whole thing fills up.
Yeah.
Oh.
All the way down here, you know how it be. As they continue to fall, you don't get to hear any of that. But walking through streets of Waterdeep, Nikki hears whispered words of vigilance and trap discipline. He kind of turns around, confused, when you realize, oh, it was just the creaking of the sign on that tavern nearby. And that's where we're going to cut to our break for this evening. So if you guys wouldn't mind sticking around, we'll be back in just a few minutes here with our backup characters, as the first party has died. See you all soon. Hello and welcome back, everybody. Oops. Hang on. I have to do a little something real fast.
Ooh.
I thought I had everything prepared, but, you know, didn't expect the party to die quite so fast, so we have to change the overlay. But welcome back, everybody, after our harrowing intro to this. I hope that was a good taste of the horrors that the Yawning Portal can provide. So here we find our intrepid adventuring party meeting back. A different adventuring party than the one you just witnessed, I might add. There we go. Cool. Professional streamer, trust me. Excellent.
Did we do the other intro?
No, we didn't. We're about to go into that.
Oh, I'm so excited. Okay.
There we go. Cool. Yeah. So, if you weren't aware, I just want to break the ice a little bit. That was intentional. Everybody was supposed to die. As we cut back to our regular adventuring party, I'll roll for you the real intro that we're going to be using all season for this. So, see you in a few minutes. And there we go. There's our official intro for this season. Thank you all for joining us this evening. Fortunately, I don't have to go over announcements again. We are here in the city of Waterdeep. An excitement and verdant city, or excitement-filled and verdant city known as Waterdeep, full of intrigue and adventure. Often referred to as the Jewel of the North, Waterdeep has been cited to be the most important city of the Northern Reaches, and possibly the most important city in all of Faerun. Even, not to mention, the most influential member of the Lord's Alliance. It is here, within the sprawling bustle of the city, that a singular tavern lies, known simply as the Yawning Portal. As our group of heroes begins walking up the street, somewhat crowded, lots of folks around, you approach the 3-story, well-kept inn. It's somewhat unassuming from the outside, but it is known throughout the plains as one of the most famous adventuring bar and taverns. Adventurers from across the plains, across the Faerun as well, come here to seek gold and glory, one of the most prestigious establishments known. It is here, in the center of the bar, that the infamous entrance to the Undermountain, a vicious and terrifying dungeon, lies, with passage that could be deadly for any that choose to traverse it. As my heroes begin to walk up to the door and swing it open, who enters the Yawning Portal Tavern first? Or should I do it? I call you out this time. Make you do it.
I'm pretty sure it was Kazwin, right?
What's Kaz?
You know, I was trying to leave room for you, Nikki, but Kaz will walk right in. Yeah.
Hey, Kaz, open that door.
Yeah. Kaz opens the door to the tavern. We back. I know. Y'all ain't ready for this.
Ridiculous.
Kazwin walks in. Would you mind describing yourself for me, Kazwin?
Kazwin Bellowbell comes into the room, very tall, very, just ripped. Azamar, absolutely gorgeous. Is just a good-looking guy. He doesn't wear a lot of extra. He likes to show some flesh when he can. He's wearing splint armor for what he has. He's walking with a very thick stick. It almost looks like a barbell. And he's got a shield on his back or on his arm at all times. You can see him often striking a pose when he enters a room and kind of waits for people to notice.
Only when he enters a room? I don't believe that's
Well,
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
I mean, who's to say?
Kazwin steps in, strikes a pose, and the rest of your friends kind of stop behind you as you completely block the doorway. Nobody seems to quite notice you from this angle, except for upstairs on the second floor.
Impossible.
You see a familiar face, a very rugged, handsome man, who kind of perks up from his mug and waves at you on the second floor. You see the person that gave you your mission before you left here, Andreas Godfrey, smiling just as, or possibly even more charming than Kazwin.
Not possible.
Nah. Oh, Kaz will immediately go up to Andreas, toting Nikki alongside.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nikki.
As you grab Nikki, you pull him in with you. Nikki, describe yourself.
yeah. Nikki follows along with Kazwin. Nikki doesn't have a mini yet because Hero Forge is taking longer than I expected. But Nikki looks like he is an elegant young man, a little on the taller side. Probably about 6'1", 6'2" ish. Very, very, very skinny human. Wizard is what he is. He keeps a nice overcoat or a cardigan from time to time. He has lots of small brass buttons, and notably, he keeps a pair of gloves on his belt or pocket all the time that have little gemstones in them that he utilizes from time to time. But he walks around with an air of entitlement, is probably the best way to say it, and is a relatively charming guy, and he'll follow along with Casper.
Excellent. As you guys kind of begin heading in, you walk past this table where it seems like this dwarf and this human are playing beer pong, and you begin to make your way up to the second floor where Andreas is gesturing to you from. Behind them, Claire, how about you describe yourself?
Claire is a half herringon, half human. She's got bunny ears, silver and black fur, human hands, but she has rabbit legs and a rabbit tail. She has silver hair. She's wearing a cloak, maybe even something covering half of her face a little bit, or partially of her mouth. She'll kind of step up. Is Hobby wearing his little armor thing? His little.
He sure is.
All right,
And
Hobby.
yes, all of you guys have control over Hobby's mini as well.
All right, Hobby. Just like we practiced, okay?
Okay.
Okay, good boy.
And as you walk in, Habanero, the fire snake, also adopted child of the group, follows you. He is, if you've never seen a fire snake before, they're very red, usually extremely hot to the touch. Anybody that touches them tends to burn up a little bit and get stung. But Habanero seems a little bit more chill than most fire snakes. He has part of his tail is coiled up around a bag of gold coins, and his body is covered in a chainmail and leather flame retardant suit of sorts. It's kind of like a tube that he is encased in, but his little frills stick out to the side, and he looks at you with very wide green eyes as he follows you in.
Okay, be cool, Hobby. Be cool. Wait,
I'm
I
hot.
twist the words.
And following behind Habanero is his other adopted mother, I believe. Della, if you would please describe yourself.
Della is a rather handsome dwarven woman. She has very fluffy auburn hair, a beautiful braided beard. Although her cleric adornments are pretty basic, pretty standard. You will see that she does take very good care of her beard. And though she tends to look a bit stern, a bit perturbed, for the moment she does sport a small smile watching Hobby attempt to be cool while being very hot in this bar.
Della, the hottest bearded dwarf woman you've ever seen, makes her way in. Hot not only in physical, but also in the air that she poses about herself as she makes her way inside. Do you guys follow them upstairs to Andreas? Specifically to the ladies.
Yeah.
Sure. We can't really leave them alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you walk in
Yeah,
here, by the
no.
way, Claire, knowing that you shouldn't leave them alone, you kind of glance over to the side. You see this little stone wall which covers the entryway to a massive pit that leads down further than you can see. You even see like a little bucket rope contraption designed to lower people into it. And from passing rumor, you know this to be the hole into the Undermountain, the yawning portal itself. But you kind of look away. This is your first time here, just like Habanero, and you make your way upstairs with everybody else. As you make your way up, oh, Nikki, you're on the banister.
Well, I
Oh.
had to be somewhere, Max.
Well, he can step out to say hi. Andreas, this very attractive brunette man, you could see through his shirt that is almost too tight, his rippling muscles and his well-kept form, and he kind of smiles at you all, his little close-cropped beard with little dangly bits on it. Ah, my friends, welcome back. It's good to see you've returned. I assume everything went well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, yeah, for the four of us, things went well.
Oh, that's right.
The 5 of us.
Excusing all the
Five of
day.
us.
Well,
Just kind of hoping he wouldn't notice that we got a different short person.
Oh, yes. No, you're a little bit different than Corin. Small one, and he looks down to to Claire as he says that.
I stick out my little hand. Claire, pleasure to meet your acquaintance.
He reaches up from his like 7-foot tall self, and he shakes your hand. It's got a very firm handshake.
I'm like dangling from his hand.
Basically, just tossing you around. He doesn't seem to really realize it. Says, well, I'm sorry for your losses, but I assume since the rest of you have made it back safely, you did your due diligence. You slew the evil in the Sunless Citadel and brought me back my fruit. I'm so it's good to see you. How did it go? Tell me everything.
well, Corrigan won't be taking any more shifts here. You see, when we got into the dungeon, he fell into like a pit, and then we tried to find him, and he's not there anymore.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, we did we kind of found him, but it wasn't what you wanted it to be, you know.
It wasn't really him, though, right? Because he would never have done what
The tree
to
must
us.
have taken a hold of him. Well,
Yeah.
Oh, this guy knows. Okay. Della, did you know that he knew?
I don't know this man from Adam.
Awesome.
No,
No, so Chasm, go ahead. You know what? I'm sorry, I interrupted you, Chasm. Go ahead and finish the story. Tell him
No.
about how. Keep going. You're good. I'm sorry.
And then there were like kobolds down there, and like we had a good friend. His name was Meepo, and he helped us. And
sounds
Lots
rather
for mates.
charming.
yeah, he's very good kobold. And then their leader gave us stuff for being so good at our job and killing these rats that were everywhere. And
Mhm.
yeah, I wrote about it in my book. And then yeah, you'll probably get a copy of it later.
Why don't we stick on the part with the undead plants? Let's go.
Oh
that
yeah,
way.
yeah. So
Yeah, stay on track.
So I opened all the doors, and because Claire was telling me to, and then we got into this one room that was definitely bad, and there were fruits, and I'm pretty sure if you ate the fruit, bad things would happen. So we took care of all the evil that was in that room, and that's pretty much it. Also, I got these rings, and
But you did. You brought the red apple back, right?
That's all
Because
about the apple.
that one had very potent healing properties. That's why I wanted it. You did bring it, right?
Healing properties.
Yeah, basically a bite of that would have the same effects as if like you cast a heal spell on somebody. Like it was very potent magic.
Yeah. Yeah. We didn't bring it.
but we wanted to.
Kind of stops for a second. Oh, that must have been my bad. I should have told you. I maybe I didn't mention it. Sorry. The main point, besides the eradication of the evil down there, was to get one of those fruits. I should have mentioned that.
Well, no worries, the job's done. More or less.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have to worry about any more of the the bad thing coming after any of us.
Well, it is a positive, and it's a big part of the job I paid you for. So you know what? And he kind of leans over the banister and he calls down. Says, "Durnan, put their name on the board." He kind of turns up and looks at you. He's like, "Oh, what group name should they put up there for all of you?" If you don't really know, I guess they can do TBD, but
We're currently Meepo's minions. But that's subject to change. You know, from we haven't run it by Kaz's marketer yet.
Emphasis on subject to change.
Yeah.
so it should be
so
Meepo's
we-
minions parentheses subject to change.
Yeah, that's probably what I would do. Yeah.
Durnan, can you fit all that? And you hear a gruff voice calling from below.
Just do MMSTC.
MMSSSCT.
Yeah, so Meepo's minion subject to change. STC.
What about Hobby's henchman?
Bobby, how do you feel about having henchmen?
Hobby kind of gives you a reptilian stare.
You know, we'll keep it on the list.
Work for me, henchman.
I don't think I'm comfortable
In
with
a
that
way,
arrangement.
parents do serve their children. So,
My
Mhm.
henchman.
I think we're still to be decided.
okay, we'll
I gotta run that
that
by my publicist before we
Mhm.
make any decisions of that nature.
Yeah, let's
Andreas gives you a double finger gun. He says, "Put him down as TBD." And you hear Dern kind of grunt from downstairs, and there's a noise as something is wiped off of a chalkboard and a new name is added. And then Andreas himself kind of smiles to you all, says, well, seems to me that our business is in order. How much was I going to pay you again? I forget.
I think it was about 100 gold each.
100 gold each. I can't see why that would be wrong. Sure. And he reaches into a pouch, which doesn't seem that big at first, and then he pulls out several other pouches from it and hands one to each of you.
Well, thanks.
All right, excellent. So you should be on there now. I believe, in addition to your completed contract and your money, you also have access to up here on the second floor, where they're more, it's kind of the VIP area for proven adventurers. So, welcome up here. And yeah, so welcome back. First round's on me, by the way. And he gives you a very bright smile, and it's almost blinding as the light kind of reflects off of it and hits you straight in the eyes. That's excellent. Anything else I can do for you while you're up here?
No, the first round's good. We'll probably need some food. Long adventuring journey works up a good appetite. As you know, you gotta feed the body.
Okay. Yeah. Great. So we'll, have drinks on me. Thank you so much for doing that. I'll see you guys around. And you watch as he kind of returns to where he was sitting before and offers one big mug up for like a cheers type gesture, even though you don't have anything yet.
Let's hope I get my drink this time.
Yeah, it's a good day. I'm glad we made it back.
Hey, we should celebrate. Take advantage of this time, yeah?
Absolutely.
Let's do that. Yeah, how about we split up for a second, get our bearings, and then meet down in say 30 to talk over a few things.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah, I gotta use the potty. And then Nikki will go find a restroom.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's one built into the tavern exactly, but you go find the restroom. You're good. We'll say there's one up here on the second floor. There's one on each floor because we don't live in a horrible society here.
We're civilized.
Yes, we're civilized and Waterdeep at least.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, on the way in, you did spy a few things going on. You saw, in addition to, the party kind of vibe that is almost always pervading the Yawning Portal, so there's a card game. There's somebody over there challenging people for arm wrestling matches. There's one particular group of adventurers that you've never seen here before, even though you've only been a couple times. They look new to you at least. And then I think there was also a game of beer pong. Right, I already described that one. So yeah, what do you guys do?
As would grab Claire by the hand and say, we should go play the Pong game. I think with your reflexes and my good looks, we can clean up.
Claire reluctantly agrees as she looks around through the tavern to look for any potential exits and starts looking at the people. But she follows him along as he's dragging her, but isn't looking at the direction he's going. She's looking around.
Yeah,
Okay.
Kaz is an experienced Pong player, so he's really excited. So he's kind of picking you up almost as we're moving. He's like that amped to get down there.
Excellent. Do you guys you take them down there? Della, what are you up to?
Well, let's see. I think Della is gonna grab an entire roast chicken off one of these tables
Somebody else's roast chicken.
Yep, a platter of potatoes, and she's gonna plunk down at a table by a window, and she's gonna read herself a little book, like a mom who's got 45 minutes to herself while the kids are asleep. She's gonna.
You hang out over there.
Yeah.
Hobby looks torn between both of you. As the group kind of splits up, Hobby slides downstairs to go see what's up with beer pong.
Yeah, go have fun.
Kind of slithers through. A few people give him looks, but it's not the weirdest thing that people have seen in the yawning portal, so nobody's too.
Anyone that gives Hobby a strange look, I give them a glare. Like,
Well,
don't you dare try it.
Like,
as you slide
didn't
up to this
see me.
beer pong table where the guy sinks the last cup, and there's a little cheer from both of them. They both give you guys, as you walk up, a little look and a curtsy. Hello, welcome. Oh, are you looking to play? You trying to do your own game, or?
I would love to join you guys. It's always more fun with more people. I
Okay.
haven't played this in a while.
Ah, well. Are you looking to do doubles, or?
Oh, absolutely. I'll take take my friend here, Claire. She'll clean up on this.
Okay,
Claire
sure,
cracks her
sure.
knuckles.
The guy, pretty well armored, got a big greatsword strapped to his back, steps over with the dwarf who is there in casual clothes, big ass mug of beer in his hand. It's all right. Well, let's get to it then, and we'll do this round based, as you guys prepare to do your beer pong match. Hobby kind of sitting behind you and watching. I need both of you
Yes.
to make me dexterity checks.
All right. Ooh.
21.
That's a save. I need a check. Hang on a minute.
Oh, whoops. Sorry.
Too much.
Dexterity check.
Mm-hmm.
That one rolled. There we go. 14.
Okay.
Is it this? I'm sorry.
Into the yawning portal it goes.
Oh, God. Dexterity check for a natural 20. Technically
pretty good.
cheating, but okay.
Check
Is
side.
Well, you re-rolled it, but I'll let you take
No,
No, did I? No, it's okay.
No,
21,
you're-
I want to make
it.
sure.
you're
Re-rolled
fine.
and got an
You did-
even higher number.
no, you're perfect. You did everything great.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
fine. I'm just messing with you.
Okay.
So you take your balls for this round, and boom, boom, both of them hit cups, and they well done, good first try.
Claire's bounces before it goes in.
I would say with a natural 20 it hits nothing but net, but that's just me. And you rolled higher than both of them this time, so you guys get that first round. Make me another set. There are 2 cups down, they have 4 left. Man.
7.
7?
12.
Oh, okay. Both sides get 1 cup for that round, as they manage to start working on yours, but you take another one of theirs. Caswin just merrily manages to eke it out. All right, one more time.
All right.
As there is a small crowd gathering at this point. Oh my God! You guys roll
Can I
insane
say-
on Tailspire. Okay. 2 more cups. You guys managed to drain 2 more of their cups, and they start to look a little bit frustrated as you were just destroying them. All right, one last one. Man, okay, finally a good roll on my end. Okay, a 10 and a 15. Ooh, okay. They actually get the 1 up on both of you. Finally, they make a little bit of headway. 2 of your cups, again, are gone. More drinks are had. It's neck and neck here. You've got 3 cups left. They've only got 1. You guys are trying to hit it. You
Claire
just
struggles
barely.
to pick up her cup to drink it because it's so heavy.
That's about right.
Ooh, another set of good rolls from me.
How about
Okay, 11.
20?
A dirty 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was.
Or
I think it was
to
a.
the-
It was
She
a
nat
That's a
20.
natural 20
It's a
again.
25.
I don't know
Yeah.
the difference.
Yeah.
So a dirty 20 is when you roll like a 15 and add 5, and that makes it 20. A natural
Okay.
20 is when you roll 20 on the die.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah.
Well, they managed to
That's
sink
funny.
one more of your cups, and Claire, you throw it, beautiful arcing sail through the air, and it comes down.
Can
It starts
I
to
like
rim.
throw it up and kick it with my back foot?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay.
Just to flex on them.
Yeah.
You kick it, and it starts to rim on it, and they go, "Oh no!" And they make the mistake to try and figure it out, but they miss, and it makes it down into the rest of the way, and you defeat this dynamic duo in beer pong.
Yes.
I'm
I start
so
jumping
excited.
up and down and shaking Kazwin.
Two natural
He's not
20s.
moving at all.
When you're doing that, I pick you up and I'm so excited. I'm like, yes, she's the best. I told you guys. I told you.
Hobby hisses in approval behind you, enjoying the
I
scene.
give Hobby a little wink.
Oh, Claire, and I set her down. You're the best partner for this. Let me tell you.
You're not so
We-
bad yourself, Kaz.
We can clean up places like this.
My excitement is short-lived, where I start to become a little bit more suspicious and wary of my environment, still looking around while I'm drinking my little drink.
The human male on the other side kind of shrugs, having still not said a word this whole time, and the dwarf goes, "Oh, well, good thing there weren't coins on that game." Cheers to you.
Yeah, great game. Great to meet you.
Well played for having come in still not warmed up. Usually I have to get warmed up a few rounds before I get any kind of good at it.
Yeah. Well, she's a natural.
Give a little nod, and I'm picking
True.
up my cup with both hands and drink it.
Just a huge cup compared to your face. It almost envelops
Yes.
your tiny bunny face.
Yes.
Awesome.
Excellent.
Spilling ale all over myself.
I guess cutting back to Nikki, who's upstairs still. Do you actually go to the bathroom, or what's going on?
Nikki is very suspicious of our friend
Oh, okay.
and his abs.
His abs.
Yes. So Nikki's very suspicious. This guy is he seems to have known about the fruit and its resources and the maliciousness, yet sent us anyway, under the guise of being a good guy. And he's also out here just agreeing to pay us whatever price we told him when we clearly were supposed to shop for 75 gold pieces each without argue. So Nikki's ear flaps went up like crazy, and so he's very concerned. Therefore,
Okay.
Nikki has gone to look for suspicious things about our friend.
Okay. He is currently sitting there, his beautiful long hair tied up in a small bun at the back, the rest of it kind of hanging down. Immaculate, silky. His gorgeous abs and himself are seated, and he's sipping what appears to be some kind of honeyed mead.
Nikki is suspicious that this man is being impersonated. He was as a graduate from Yale Candlekeep. Nikki Orlov would like to take a look and see if there's some sort of illusionary activity or magic going on with him. Perhaps even like ritually casting identify in some way. See if he's under any sort of magical effect or charm.
So if you'd like to try and come up to him and touch him, I believe that's part of identify.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, Nikki will go up to him and say, "You know what? I heard that you were giving out drinks. So, I touch him to start the spell. I reach over, grab, put my hand on his forearm, and said, "You know, if you're buying the first drink, I insist that we have it together."
He raises an eyebrow at you. Make a deception check.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I didn't want to roll.
Well, you come over and you touch his arm and act all friendly all of a sudden.
I'm always friendly to him.
Yeah,
He's hot. He's hot. He's used to it.
he is.
That's a natural 1. So that's a natural 1 minus 3.
Okay.
So that's going to be. You said wait. You said wait. You said deception, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's minus 3. So -2 is my total.
Okay. He regards you. And as you you touch him on the arm, he smiles back at you and raises his mug. He says, "Well, of course. Cheers, my friend."
Yeah.
And he'll clink his glasses with you and he says, "Come, sit.
Yes.
I don't mind the company."
Perfect. Give me a. I'm so happy to do this. You know, I've not been adventuring very long. I just got out of the academy, and this is honestly this was my first mission. Would you believe that?
I wouldn't, judging by how well it went.
That's what I thought. Same thing. Must be a natural, right?
Must be.
Such a great thing. So, how about this? You know, you just heard all about my first mission. Why don't you tell me about yours? And I'll give him another pat as I continue to spell, and we'll lean back to drink my drink and ask him to regale me with his first adventure. I know this to be a proud man. He's shirtless all the time. Of course he would know and have this story in his pocket, ready to tell at any time. It would be suspicious if he didn't. That's for sure.
You asked him to tell about his first adventuring.
Yeah, his first ever adventure.
First ever adventure. Well, my friend Nikki, right? Have you ever heard of the solar plexus?
Of course.
Make another deception check, I guess.
Into the hole it goes.
That's where they should all go.
That's a 5 minus 3
Okay.
to negative to regular 2.
He nods.
I actually don't. I'm sorry. Go into it. and you know, I touch him again.
He says,
I need to maintain this concentration.
so you've never heard of it before, but that's fine. Solar plexus is a celestial event the likes of which you've never seen with your mortal eyes. It's where solars from all over gather in the celestial plane to test their strength against one another, to see who is truly the strongest solar. These celestials, you know, very powerful, very intense people. And my mission on my first adventuring trip was to go and get a very special kind of steel to forge a dumbbell for one of these solars. I had to traverse.
Really?
Yes.
Really? A dumbbell?
Mhm.
Like to curl with your arms.
Like the kind that Caswin uses.
Oh yes, of course.
Except
Do
this
go
one
on.
heavier than anything you've ever touched. Doubt your poor frame could support it. Had to get
No, of course.
special incremental metals from deep within the elemental plane of Earth. And did so successfully, mind you. And by this time, a minute has passed.
Yeah, yes. What the fuck do I learn about his magical effects?
Nikki, you are hit with a flashbang of magical energy. It might as well have concussion grenaded you right in the eyes as you see a heavy illusion magic covering his entire form.
but which one?
Illusion?
What? Yeah. What am I dealing with here? Do I get to know anything else, or I just know that he's
You know he is illused.
that he is illused, that I'm witnessing an illusion?
You can attempt, if you'd like to, you can attempt to make an investigation check to pierce the illusion and see through it. Now that you know there is one.
Yeah, I would love to do that. That's a natural 20 plus 4.
Wow.
So that's a 24.
Daniel, you only roll 20s and 1s.
I just flip coins, that's all.
So as you investigate, with a natural 20, first thing you notice are the wings. This huge wingspan, kind of way bigger than Caswin's. He's got the little tiny baby wings on his back that kind of don't peek out from behind his Dorito-shaped body. Andreas's wings are fit for someone of his size, which is very, very big. You also see he is perhaps even bigger than you thought, sporting orange skin and locks of hair that go a lot further. He's also got a massive greatsword strapped to his back. And his eyes are pure, radiant energy underneath this illusion.
Would I recognize this creature as a solar, perhaps?
Given context clues, you can guess that for sure.
It's good to know. Good to know. Did he seem this way last time we met him?
Did not check last time.
We did not check last time. Okay.
Weird last time.
What's a solar?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
Gotta go look it up. Okay, cool. So, my suspicions confirmed. I will. He was telling me something about his first adventure, Solarian, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I will say, then what happened?
Well, then I ripped the heart out from a stone elemental titan. And that metal in there was heavy enough that I knew we could forge the dumbbells from it. So much metal that we could even make 5 cents. Gave one
Incredible.
to my boss, of course, but several others were distributed across the celestial planes. And that is my first adventuring story.
Well, it's quite the tale, but that doesn't sound like the story of a man without wings. Is that in your repertoire?
Why would you need wings to go into the earth elemental plane? It's all digging.
Sorry, it just sounded like a plane for the gods. Assumed everyone had wings there.
Elemental plane of earth? There are very few divine things there.
Were we not in the solar celestial plane for this story?
No, he talked about how he went working for a solar to go to the earth elemental plane.
Okay.
You were focused on
Well,
his
then-
beautiful smile.
Yeah, I was just so confused.
And
Okay,
also
great.
casting a spell right in front of him.
It's true too.
He kind of
Well,
leans
sounds-
over. You're fun, Nikki. Maybe
Most
you can
of the
work for me
time.
again in the future.
Maybe. We'll see. I mean, I don't work for free and kind of underpay, so
I underpay.
yeah.
Hmm.
Look, hey,
Even though I was only supposed to pay you 75?
money doesn't matter. I've known you for 2 days, and you haven't told me any secrets. Nothing fun. Nothing interesting. So, maybe we're not getting along as well as I thought we were.
Nikki, I'm hurt.
Hmm.
I thought we were getting along very well. I mean, other than the fact that you lied to me. Twice now.
Usually pretty good at that.
Make a deception check.
That's a 5 total.
3 times now.
You're so clever. Anyway, I'm gonna go find Della. At least she tells me things, real things.
Oh, did you
Yeah,
think my story was false?
I gave him a swish my hips as I walked away.
He smiles the whole way. Hate to see you go, but love to watch you leave.
I'm not listening. I'm talking to my good friend Della.
As
You
he,
walk
like-
over.
As he comes up, Della will like slide a drink across the table to him, like a second drink. Figured you'd need this.
Right? Such an asshole, right? Crazy. He's an angel. Did you know?
I think Nikki has a crush.
I think it's right, like Della just like looked across the bar and saw what she assumed to be the worst flirting anyone has ever done. And so he comes back and like he's an angel. It's like, I think I'm gonna get you a double of that.
Yeah, I will take a double. And it's like real though. He's got like wings and stuff.
And Della like peers around him.
You see
Where's he got those tucked away? Do I wanna
Andreas raise a glass at you as you give him a peek.
I'm pretty sure that they're fake. He's in hiding. And I got major concerns now about why he might want a fruit of Grithias tree. And I just not feeling the vibes. Not feeling the vibes. What did you think was happening?
Wait, what was happening?
What?
I'm so confused.
I think he's an angel in disguise.
You think he's a hidden angel?
I do.
Who-
Angels and angels among us,
Aren't
if you
those
will.
typically good?
Yeah,
But you don't like this one.
but he lied, right? Did he?
No.
Or just false pretenses?
What about the fruit?
Yeah, he seemed to not be very concerned about the fruit, even though he really, really wanted it.
I mean, that's a bit weird, but I mean, like, what you gonna do?
I'm just suspicious of him. That's all. I'm just
Alright.
suspicious. That's all. It's fine. What's
Alright.
this?
We'll
What'd you
note
get?
him.
Great. Anyway, how's your night going over here?
Oh, great! I'm up to chapter 15. I think we're gonna know the identity of the murderer soon. But
And as you
I think it's Tomlin.
as you guys begin to chat a little bit, you do see there are other people up on this floor, but they don't seem to be paying you much mind. There's 2 ladies sitting near you, one clad in very dark attire with you see a dark elf face and seems like a plague doctor mask at their side, as well as a very pretty looking spellbook. And you see another woman sitting across with some red dragon scales and horns. But neither of them seem to talk to you or pay you any mind that you took up shop next to them again. Same as the first time you were here.
Kind of weird. You're still here, honestly.
Yeah, I don't like. Do they need to talk to Spy about that, or
Do you
like,
say that to them?
No, of course not, Max. Why would we say that to their face? I say that with my eyes.
You see the girl in the red dress kind of fix you with a very pointed ruby stare.
Then next time the waiter comes by, I tip them a whole gold piece.
Okay. What does that
Are you just covertly calling her broke? Like, what is that?
No, I'm just flaunting my family wealth. That's what Nikki does. It's like you know when you pay for a meal and you have the metal credit card, you throw it down, it tings. It's like that.
Oh, Liberty Mutual. Oh my god.
Is that a money market account? Penguin?
I won't make you roll for that. You just do it. I'm tempted to make you do performance to see if you look cool while you're doing it, but I know it'll go badly. So you throw down the gold piece, way overpaying for these couple of drinks and this.
Hey, I'm proficient in performance.
Oh, are you saying you want to do it?
No, I have a -1, but that's not the point.
A -1 with proficiency. You overpay for these drinks. If they notice, they don't make any indication.
I think they noticed.
Of course they notice. It's all gold piece.
Well, should we go find our friends? Tell them about your angel theories.
I'm starting to think it might not matter, but I mean, we can let him know that he's a liar and an angel liar.
Make a perception check, Daniel.
Okay. Great those two.
Oh, not terrible.
Plus 3. That's 14.
You see, as the waiter comes back over to their table, and drops 1, 2, 3 gold pieces in their hand. And she gives a very slow smile. But she's not looking at you, she just smiles.
I don't know what's happening. I don't think that interaction was for me. I'm not sure what's happening.
Not used to being shown up, are you?
I don't understand. What are they talking about?
Yeah, man. We can talk about it later.
I mean, you just maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Obviously not. Let's just go.
And you walk away, leaving them to their drinks. Heading back downstairs, the beer pong game has just wrapped up. Kaz and Claire both kind of cheer and like high five and all that. And you see them celebrate. As mentioned before, there's a huge hustle and bustle around. Over in one, like the central location near the fireplace, you see there's a gnomish woman kind of standing up and like giving out a big tale and using some thaumaturgy to regale about their last adventure that they went on. You just kind of overhear it as you pass, and they seem to have a pretty big crowd around them. Over nearby where you guys are, there's a card table going on, and right next to you guys, the beer pong as you approach. Habanera kind of just sitting there, curled up in the corner, watching.
Find the bathroom, Nikki?
Not even a little bit, but I found out so many cool things. Should you want to get a drink? Caswin, you want to get a good drink, or y'all still playing?
Let's grab a drink.
Andrew, you're muted.
I can't hear you, Kaz.
Kaz, what happened?
Look, let's go get some beers, man. We just won this game. I lost my voice for a second. I was screaming, and you could just
so excited.
You heard us up there though, right? You see Claire? She was just I've never seen anything like it. It was amazing.
She's amazing, every bit of her. Let's go.
I flex my little muscles.
Nothing happens.
I try to unflex, but I try to unflex to seem small, but it doesn't happen. So
there is no unflex.
Yeah, there's only flex.
Yeah, as you walk over the bar, Dernan is there. You know Dernan to be basically immortal barkeep of this place. He built it, he owns it. He's been here for as long as anybody can remember. As long as the tavern's been here for sure. But he's a gruff man. Doesn't really have a whole lot to say about himself, and he kind of jerks his head. He's welcome. I heard first round's paid for.
Yeah, Honeyleaf won't be coming back for his shift. So.
Oh, did he die already?
Well, first round's on. First round's to him. Yeah.
Well,
Naughty leaf.
shit. Guess I really owe the Thieves Guild some favors now. Oh well. And he pours out a few taps, double fists, 4 mugs for you guys, and passes them over. How special. As you kind of stand there and you get your beer, you know that the house special today is a honey mead, the same one that Andreas was drinking.
Hey,
Ah, personal favorite.
you would have loved this.
Oh. Maybe, I don't know. Didn't know him that well, I'll be honest.
Have a straw, kind sir. My arms are a little tired from being beer pong.
Oh, I can hold that for you, Claire. And I'll hold it and pour it into your mouth as you require.
Okay.
He hands you a small metal pipe, which can function as a straw.
I give Della one of those quick looks, like we'll talk about this later, and then come back.
Gives me an excuse to flex.
I didn't say anything.
Need to get your workouts in here. So, Nikki.
Yeah.
So, I was noticing that there was another group that had a way bigger crowd around their table to talk about their journey.
Of course
And
they did.
nobody except Andreas asked us about ours.
Nobody did?
I didn't have it. Guys, we were playing beer pong. They didn't ask a single thing. You know, you walk around, you come in the place like you think you'd be a celebrity now, and nothing.
You notice as you're talking, you see this woman with fiery red hair and a small set of wings strapped to her back. Kind of similar in fashion to yours, but in full plate armor with a large shield on her side and no visible weapon to speak of, even though the mini has otherwise. She kind of leans over, whispers something to Durnan, who like nods, and she steps back. She steps back to her table.
Maybe it's better that we don't bring so much attention to us. Not all of it might be positive.
All my publicist said, all publicity is good publicity.
All
You
your
watch.
publicists say.
Yeah, but I'm not. I think what we're saying here, Kaz, is that we're souring on the idea of publicity, and that maybe we're anti-publicity.
You watch as
So-
Durnan walks over to this huge chalkboard called Adventurers of the Week, and you see as the TBD name is erased, and is put down a peg as another group is replaced above your name.
I can't even speak. I'm just like motioning at Nikki, like, you see what? We got. We need another job. We need another job.
What's the new name?
What's the the new name?
What's the new name? Who has to die?
Oh, that's a bit far.
I said what I said.
Oh my god. So you look up onto the list. In addition to a lot of different ones, some jauntier than others. You see the League of Dragon Hunters, the Hungry Halflings, the Contingency Plan, like pretty classic, cool names up there. You see the Dragon's Fury is put up there.
The Dragon's Fury.
Kidding me?
Mhm.
Yeah, we were like 5 minutes up there.
You did see that they erased the Dragon's Fury from beneath yours and put it one slot above yours.
They must be here somewhere.
Did they just walk in the door? What's up?
Maybe that lady who told him about it knows something.
Did she bribe him? Did you see her give him gold? Did she give him gold? Did she give you
Didn't
gold?
Give him
Yeah,
gold, Kaz.
Durnan
I'll give
steps
you
back
gold.
behind the bar and polishes another glass.
This is wrong. Durnan, why'd you put their name above our name?
Huh? Oh. Yeah, sorry about that. They mentioned that they had been there first, so they should be higher up on the board, technically.
Being where first? On the board first?
Yes.
So, like, seniority is the only thing that counts?
I mean, the way they explained it to me is that it's polite, so...
Oh, alright, didn't know that while we were out adventuring, killing things, and, doing pillaging and all this kind of thing. We were being polite about it.
If
I
you got
think
an
that was
issue
pretty
with it,
rude.
you gotta outcompete them.
Yeah, you got another
Whoa.
job for us, huh? You need some work then.
Sorry, we'll go back in time and be here first, so that it's not really a competition, then is it?
Mm-hmm. Happen with them.
He kind of
Cat,
tugs on his collar and says, nobody raise such a stink about it.
Cat starts doing push-ups. Not gonna get outworked by anybody here, and not in this place, not in the middle of where I'm supposed to.
Right next to the bar, the floor is
Absolutely.
sticky, a little bit dusty and dirty. You start doing push-ups.
Oh, there's some sweat next to it too, with these guys trying to show me up when I'm trying to make a name for myself out here.
It's the principle of the thing. They'll like sit cross-legged on his back while he does push-ups.
Absolutely, yeah. Kaz would be all about that.
Yeah, you're super strong, so there's no need for a check for that.
Yeah. Adrenaline's pumping now. A couple beers in, he's pretty pissed.
Well, look, speaking of, making a name for ourselves, I know, look, when our last adventure when we went out, we had our friend who's gone, but, Claire, obviously, we'd love to have you join in on our party, but, is that something you want to do? You want to be adventuring with us?
Claire ponders for a moment. He says, "Sure, I'll give it another go," and looks around the room again. Make sure no one's watching.
Make a perception check. A dirty 20. Okay. With a dirty 20, because all of your stats are insane. You see... I'll go ahead and reveal this mini. You see a younger looking half-orc. Kind of standing over in the corner from the other entryway. Talking to somebody. And he does appear to keep casting glances at you.
Listen, Nikki. I would love to join you guys, but I fear for your safety.
For our safety?
I fear my past may have come back to haunt me. I can't give you too many details, but I think I'm being followed.
Look, we'll be being followed. Let's take a walk then. And I will offer my arm, and then I will look at Della, and I will wink,
Della will nod back.
and then I'll offer my arm to Claire.
Claire will take your arm.
All right. And then as we walk out of the yawning portal, I say, "Look, so here's the plan. We'll walk out here. When they start to follow you, we'll counter ambush them, and then we'll go from there. What can you tell us anything about what's going on?"
Claire's really not necessarily scared for her safety, but is afraid. I'm afraid to drag you into my mess. Maybe it's better to keep you on a need-to-know basis. But they're bad people. Bad people.
Like bad.
Like bad.
Bad. Well, this will be fun then, right? Are we gonna jump them? Do you want to jump them?
Are we in this together?
Yeah, it's gonna be great. Della's already setting up an ambush.
Let's
It's right around the
fuck 'em up.
corner. All right,
Let's
great.
fuck 'em up.
I gather them to the well-prepared ambush Della and Casman have made. That's what the wink means. We talked about that way before.
Wait, do you do what? Sorry.
Okay, so we leave the yawning portal.
Okay, you walk outside.
We go to an alley,
Uh-huh.
and we lead the people who are following Claire into the alley where Caswin and Della have created a ambush, and we ambush the person.
Okay. You walk outside the yawning portal. I assume you all do this. Unless Caswin doesn't.
I would follow Della because at this point it sounds like Nikki had winked at Della to give her the cue, and Della probably communicated with Kaz.
Yeah, we'll probably wait to see them leave, and if anyone then leaves after them, then we will go and get in position
Okay.
behind them.
So you walk out of the yawning portal. Kind of all make a... Trying to look a little bit casual exit. And you walk outside. And you stand across the street. Just kind of pretending to be in casual conversation while you keep watch.
I will look down at Claire and say, it would be a lot more convincing if we had a reason we were out here. Should we fight or something, or
Yeah, like a heated argument.
heated
Debate, if you
argument?
will. Yeah,
It makes sense.
yeah. What do you want to fight about?
I'm pretty sure that you're cheating on me. That's what I think.
I ain't no hussy.
I am 100% sure that I saw you. And I don't know. Trail off.
I whisper to Nikki and I'm like, I'm gonna smack you, but you have to pretend like it hurt really bad. And I go and I smack him across the face, and I'm hiding the fact that my hand hurts very, very badly from that.
Both of you make a performance check.
No, I just regular cry.
Performance or deception, whichever one you guys want to make.
Oh, I'll do deception, but I accidentally clicked on performance.
That's fine.
Ignore this one.
Okay, sure.
I rolled performance for a 12.
All right. We got.
I don't know where mine went.
I think it said 9 on deception.
Okay.
You guys begin this loud argument. Claire jumps up and smacks Nikki across the face. Nikki begins to cry. Dylan,
Nikki
Kaz
says,
just kind of stand there.
Nikki
Hobby
goes,
is watching
I can't
with
believe
wide
you're
eyes.
drinking again. No.
Hobby is sitting there with wide eyes watching you.
Does Hobby look upset?
Make an insight check. Hobby looks like he may be taking notes. Like, oh, we do this.
No. Hobby, no.
This is what real people do.
Don't try to communicate. This is not a healthy relationship
I look
dynamic.
over to Hobby. I'm like,
Just like, no. Hobby, like, looks down at their own body, which does not have any arms. Yet. And just flicks their tongue out.
okay.
You do all this. Waterdeep is a pretty populated city. You see a lot of people looking at you from different parts of the road, giving you really questioning looks. Like a couple people lean over. Should we call the guard?
Does our person follow us?
You see a couple people. You see the dwarf and the fighter from earlier that kind of walk out, arm in arm, laughing and very red faced. But you don't see anyone that kind of approaches you. Leave.
But the person I noticed in the tavern is there outside now.
No,
No, okay.
they did not come out.
I'm not sure this worked.
Maybe we need to practice our acting a little more.
It would be better if there was more feeling, you know. It's look, no one. I don't know what to say. No one's ever cheated on me.
Why did Claire cheat?
There's no good reason for that hobby. Let's just go in and have a drink.
Okay, let's just
Decide
start
if
with
we're
that
gonna
there
have-
was no cheating. This was all a lie. Hobby, don't internalize any of that.
Hobby, it's okay. No
Why
matter
are
what
we
happens, we all
lying?
love you. Someone's following mommy.
You're
And
trying
they're
to
bad.
find a bad person.
Yeah, that's an
Oh.
even.
I'll eat them.
Those are good instincts, hobby.
He's really coming along quick.
He really is.
Good boy.
As you all kind of shuffle back in as if you just had a smoke break or something, kinda a little bit awkwardly, you head back to where you were before. You hear you hear some cheers from the card table as somebody throws down a hand triumphantly, and more than one person looks pissed off. But it seems like it went well for somebody at least. You also hear over against one wall they go, "Hey, shot competition! Shot competition!" And last but not least, you see still up on the table, you see the gnomish sorcerer girl who's standing near the ASMR, kind of regaling everybody about her adventuring tales.
The guy I noticed still in the tavern.
He's not where he was. Make a perception check.
Okay. $19?
19. You spy over at the edge of the cluster, on the opposite side of the tavern now. You see the same half-orc guy kind of standing there, just sitting against the wall. Well, there you go.
Hey, Nikki.
What's up?
Don't look now. And
Okay.
I don't think we should do anything yet. Just see where this goes. But there he is, right there. But don't look
Mhm.
now.
Yeah, no problem. I won't look at anything ever.
Alright.
It's great.
Let's go listen to the lady telling her tales.
Yeah. I'll yeah, well let's what do you want to do? You want to keep an eye on and see what he does?
One eye.
One okay, great. I cast a message to make sure that Caswin and Della know the deal too. We go talk to the gnomish lady while we keep an eye on this strange half orc.
One
Okay.
eye.
One eye.
Keep a single eye each on the strange half-orc. You step over near this crowd that is kind of gathered around this gnome that is kind of standing up on the table. She's surrounded by a dwarf in heavy armor with a long blonde beard. Very heavy set, brow furrowed. He doesn't seem to be saying much, but he is deep in his drink. The heavily armored paladin-looking person across the table, and then a rugged but handsome-looking bard that is standing nearby. You can tell he's a bard from the lute strapped to his back and his general attire. But she's on the table saying, "And that's when the lava started pouring out of the tube. The monster walked straight out, made of adamantine and weighing at least 3 tons. That's when I knew we were in trouble. And like the crowd is fully enraptured by their story. And you see as the red-haired lady is just kind of nodding along.
Hey, that's the lady that talked to the barkeep that had our name knocked down.
Can't believe we're getting our name knocked down by somebody who just bribes a barkeep. And
Yeah, hey, go give him go give him a piece of your mind, Kaz.
yeah. Give him a piece of my mind. Caswin approaches.
Okay. You approach the armored girl?
Yeah.
Okay. You just step around the table. Your figure standing pretty tall over her. She seems a little bit less than, 6'6" or whatever the hell Kaz is. And
Yeah.
She kind of
Good.
looks up at you with a raised eyebrow.
I raise my eyebrows.
Hi.
Yeah, hello. Caswin Bellowbell. Probably heard of me. Try to shake her hand.
She reaches up and shakes your hand. No, I haven't. But nice to meet you, Caswin.
Well, I'd say the same, but there was something a little bit rude over there at the bar. There was a gesture made that you needed to be the top name on the adventurers list, and personally, I feel that the people who had the greatest accomplishment should be at the top. My publicist would also like my name to be at the top of most lists, in order to drive sales, and my friend Nikki also thinks that this isn't right.
She looks at you and gives you a quizzical look. You're TBD.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I'm Caswin, but that's our group name. Yeah, we're TBD.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I wasn't entirely under the impression that, you guys, I don't know what you've done, but yeah, no, we were on there first, so I asked Ernan if it would be okay if we got moved back, up since you guys just got on the list.
So what did you guys do that made you guys top on the list other than being first? Because we would have been first, but we were doing bigger things, and I thought bigger things were what was better here. So yeah.
You see as the gnome kind of stops her speech. She looks down at you. She says, "Well, we just finished clearing Grimforge of a terrible abomination."
Yes. Okay.
A huge metal beast the size of a house. It's made purely of adamantine, a golem of terrible stature.
Sounds slow.
One strike from it would cleave you in twain.
Yeah, sounds pretty slow.
Yeah, well, I got swallowed by a frog.
Yeah, we tamed a little fire dragon over there. Fire snake.
They all
Say
look
hi,
at
Hobby.
Javi, who
Say hi, Hobby.
who looks around. Hi.
Yeah, he can talk now. So he's gonna grow up to be a real big problem for other people, for bad people who are not us or our friends. So you want to be one of our friends?
The armored woman kind of glances between you and the fire snake. It's like, isn't that a fire snake?
Yeah.
Aren't they usually like slavers and burn everything?
Kaz, what are you doing?
That seems
What?
a bit racist.
He really is.
Wait, what? He's our friend. He's fine.
He's not a fire snake. He's just very warm. A very warm snake.
Yeah, what she said. Yeah.
Okay. Pretty sure that's not what I've heard, but sure. He's
We'll
Okay.
listen again.
Well,
Well, I don't mean any disrespect. I'm sorry. I never really see those in civilized places like cities.
Well,
Don't get around much, do you?
Who are you?
I wouldn't worry
Us?
about it. Is your story even real?
Well, the story she's telling, yeah, we got paid for it.
Yeah, so is that even real? By who?
We got paid by a noble of the city. Paid us to go investigate and bring back the head of that thing.
Which one?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I do know quite a few of them.
His name is Lord Aronovic. You heard of him?
Aronovic. I heard of him.
You have.
Who is he?
Pretty eccentric noble, but very rich. Dark hair, scraggly complexion, but like also apparently very sexy. Doesn't get out much.
I say, right. Yeah, I'm sure it wasn't.
Yeah, I mean we had the writ and everything.
Hmm.
You guys get a writ for yours?
mm-mm.
You did. You got one from Andreas, but
Yeah, but Kaz is not having this. Mm-mm.
tried
Yeah,
to-
dude.
I mean, I don't know. Did what you do is that real?
Yeah,
Did you guys
just
do something real as well?
it's hard to say.
Hard to say. Okay,
Hard to
Sure.
say.
good to know. So yeah. Anyways, we were trying to tell our story. I don't know if you there's anything I can help you with personally, but yeah.
I just thought you guys would have more class. And then Kaz just walks away and goes back to the bar.
You're the one that came up and shat on our parade, big guy.
Lastless.
She sips from her wine. Head back over to the bar. You hear somebody calling out for last calls on the drinking game. But otherwise, not a whole lot going on. You see
When,
a few of the members of that group, though, that now giving you strange looks.
Yeah.
Nikki, when you come back over to the bar,
Mhm.
I pull you over and I said, we can't ever let that happen again. This is unacceptable.
Yeah, they're coming over here with a fake story about something they didn't do, and then just lying about it.
And
Like,
they
it's
know
crazy,
that
right?
they know that we had a better adventure, right? Like they
Yeah.
know, right? And they acted like they didn't know who I was or who you were.
Yeah, they're not even real
it's-
adventurers.
It's
Look,
they try to say that Hobby was a fire snake.
yeah, and obviously, Hobby is family.
I mean, it was the slaver bit we had a problem with.
Well,
mean,
that
yeah,
too.
what was happening?
Yeah, because we don't know for sure that that's gonna happen. That might, yeah.
Slaves?
He would never. No
What's a
hobby, no slave.
Don't worry about it, Hobby.
Slave bad. Slave
Yeah,
bad.
yeah. Don't even talk about it. It's
So-
fine.
Yeah.
Look,
and-
Cares
look.
about a name on a board. How we don't even have a name. How do we go about getting more coin?
That's a good point. We should.
I
we
care
should try
about
to-
name on a board.
Look,
Kaz,
let's do something cool. Then we'll put our name on the board again.
yes. And maybe we'll have an actual name.
But on the top of the board though.
Yeah,
'Cause-
obviously.
'cause that's
Kaz.
how
By the
you-
way, they're not on the top. They're near the bottom with you.
Above them. Above those guys. 'Cause
Yeah,
they-
we want to be on the
they're
top.
just-
We wanna be on the top.
we were above them and then they put themselves above us by bribing them by making up stories.
Dernan holds up his hand. They didn't give me anything.
No, not you. Not right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you just keep saying they
Yeah.
bribed me. They didn't,
Then
that
why
we
did
saw.
you put them
Coin.
over us?
because they were here by right
They were here
first. and
first.
They had
Hey, rules are
They-
meant to be broken.
What is
They
it?
sound
Just
like
a
they did something a little more impressive.
is
I
it
won't lie.
is it a list of accolades or is it a list of who was here first?
Both, but their story sounds a little bit better. I won't lie.
Well, their story's a lie, and you're a fool for believing it.
I got
Anyway,
eaten by a frog.
The payment came through me. I handle all the paperwork and all the adventures here.
Their tale may involve brute strength.
But we
However,
need-
ours involves emotional damage. We had to fight our friends.
We lost multiple
Our
best
friends.
Who are you again?
I thought you knew everything.
We're TBD.
No, who's the rabbit girl? I don't.
Claire.
Oh, nice to meet you, Claire. And he gives you a little bit of a handshake. He says, "Word of advice: don't set sail with the wrong group.
What's that
Sometimes
supposed
it
to
ends up bad for you." Well, last rogue they took out died apparently. So
mean? I don't go down easy.
See, classic misdirection here.
Little rude, you know, right here.
I don't
Hey, I'm just
appreciate
saying.
your comments about my
I
group.
sent out my friend with you, and he's dead.
You know what? You know whose fault
Maybe
this really
your
is?
friend
Also, you
was
sent
an
him though,
idiot
so I was like,
that got himself killed.
Maybe I put my faith in the wrong person too.
You know whose fault it is that they're higher on the board? Someone else gave him a better job. You didn't give us the best job. If we had a bigger job, we'd be above them on the board. Because we would have done it. Whatever you said.
You should have taken that job then. It's not my fault you took the Sunless Citadel. They took Grimforge.
No. I
Look,
don't appreciate when people insult my acquaintances.
I don't even know what you mean by
I'm not
that.
here to insult anybody. I'm just
Acquaintance
laying
is a big
down
word. I know,
facts.
Kaz. It's okay.
look. What jobs do you have
Your
right now?
facts are bull.
He kind of flips through. He says, monster hunting, bandit group, civil war, oh. You want something like theirs?
Better than theirs. Because we're better. Be above it.
I can't really tell you if it's better or not, but it's a job for a noble.
Do tell.
How much coin?
He titled it Forge and Fury. Let me check on the
everyone's a
specifics for you.
poet.
Right.
I'm a poet.
Yeah,
Baron
everyone.
Althon. He's a noble around town. Huh. Says he's
What's it?
he'll reward you pretty richly for some legendary weapons from an old dwarven place. 20 gold pieces each for bringing back info. 100 gold pieces if you provide maps. Shit. Might have to talk to him more in person. He says, other amounts enclosed upon whatever.
Where can we find him?
I can give you directions, and he'll kind of give you directions over to the higher echelon of Waterdeep, where Nikki you're pretty familiar with.
I think that's the one. He said legendary, and when you do something that's legendary, people remember your name. People will write about you. People will read what you wrote.
Sounds like a good one for you then, though, right?
Well, for us, right? I mean, we'll get a chapter on the group. Maybe the whole book is titled after the group at this point. I don't know. Still working on it. And there'll be some coin. Yeah. So that's
Oh, yeah.
good.
Coin's good.
I like coin. It's a win-win. We get some coin, you get your name on the board, higher than those people.
Losers.
Losers.
What do you
Bella.
think, Hobby?
Well,
What do you think on this?
Sounds fun.
like coin, don't you, Hobby?
Oh.
I love coin. Shiny.
I'll give him a coin.
Ah, and he takes that out of your hand, and you feel really hot warmth come off of his breath as he takes the coin, but gingerly, it doesn't hurt you. As though it's a little bit like,
Does this guy or this story sound like anything to you, Della? A resident dwarf?
Why not?
Let's do it.
Oh,
Is
thank
it
you.
early? Is it early enough in the day that we can go visit him?
yeah, it's we'll say it's approaching like mid-afternoon.
Ooh.
Last call at mid-afternoon.
They close from 2 to 4.
Mhm. Well, looks like we need something to do between drinks, so let's get talking.
All right, you head out of the tavern, ignoring the other group whose names you decided to not catch. But you know they're
fuck, we don't care about them.
you know
Yeah,
them at
they ain't
least to be
us.
called the Dragon's Fury. And as you walk out, muttering to yourselves and intent on taking this job, you head up to the northern part of Waterdeep, which kind of slopes up a big hill towards Mount Waterdeep. Let me change the music a little bit, because now we're doing a little bit more campaigny things. Awesome. So as you head out of the tavern, making your way up to the nicer areas, fortunately Waterdeep is not a very segregated by class city. There are several sets of walls where the guards let you through without too much issue. You head up to the place that was described for you, which is like a white stucco mansion. Very beautifully crafted, not entirely common around these parts, but eccentric like that. Got huge panes of glass on the sides, tinted blue and green. And as you walk up through the wrought iron fence out front, you see a very big black brass knocker fitted in a brass dragon's mouth.
Caswin, you know what to do.
Yeah,
Just knock. Don't knock it over.
and I give it a nice boom, boom, boom on the door.
Boom, boom. As you knock on the door, there is a sound of a couple of latches opening, and you hear, you see this huge oak door open, and behind it is a very proper-looking butler in fantasy equivalent of Alfred's attire. You see, gives you a short but very courteous bow. He says, "Welcome. How may I assist you this day?"
We're here.
Albert, yes, good to see you again. Let me see Lord
That is
Master,
not
please.
my name.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Correct me.
Respectfully, sir. My name is Stephen.
So it is Stephen, but not Albert. Okay, great. So
I don't like those
Steve,
remotely similar.
yeah, very
So
well,
it's this name,
Stephen,
but not that name, huh?
Stephen, please accept my sincerest apologies. We're here to
Of
see the Lord
course,
Master of your home.
Oh, Baron Althon. I assume you have business with him. I will fetch him and make sure he is willing to receive guests at this time. What is your business?
Let him know that Lord Nicky Orlov is here to see him. Please. I go to take off my own jacket, indignant.
He offers out an arm for your coat. We'll hang it up, and another servant goes running up the hall to go fetch him. He says, "Yes, he should be with you in just a moment." Oh. Yes, my lord. Right this way. And he will take you up this grand set of double stairs There's lush carpets everywhere. There are a few statues of different stuffed monsters. Like there's an owlbear. There's one that looks like it's could be some kind of some serpent of sorts. There's a few others of various sizes and shapes. One that's looks like a gelatinous cube, but it's clearly not. Otherwise, it would be melting to the floor probably. A very good recreation though. And as you make your way up, you find yourselves in a parlor of sorts, where a very well-dressed gentleman in long robes, a bit of chest hair sticking out the front, and a sharp goatee greets you. He's got a couple of very big rings on his weathered finger. He says, "Oh, my friends, welcome. I was told Orlov was here to see me, but I wasn't expecting everyone else. What can I do for you?"
Yeah, it's good to see you, old friend. We here were at ye old yawning portal, and heard you had a job. We had to look into things for you.
Mr. Orlov, am I to believe that you have gone rogue and adventuring these days?
Well, you know, it's all of my mother's idea. I'll be back in high society, sure enough. But she wants us to explore the world a bit, so I'll be back soon. This is the company I keep these days. Good friends, loyal friends.
He gives a look over each of you. His kind of got laugh lines creased into his face. He's a little bit of an older, I think, half-elf male. And he kind of just smiles at you all, very charming looking. Well, in that case, I straight to business then, as it were. First, I am Baron Althon, as I'm sure you're already aware, and I have a request. You see, I am a proprietor in the rare and the antique, the strange and the, how would you say, unique. Over here, you see I have an extensive collection of great swords and weapons from different ages. I wish to expand that collection. I have with me a blade from a place long abandoned by the dwarves, but quite valuable. And he opens up a case and he shows you basically a cracked half blade. The tip of it is completely missing, but you see about the hilt near the pommel is a very peculiar symbol. It looks very like a magic rune type thing, with a single letter in Dwarvish stamped in the center of it. He says,
I know. I think Della reads Dwarvish.
Well, oh, yeah, sure.
It's the
What's it?
equivalent of a D.
Of a
in
D?
Dwarvish script, yes.
A letter D.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright.
This was recovered near a rocky hill called the Stone Tooth. There is hopefully, more where this came from nearby. I would implore you all to look for it for me.
Want to find the rest of the letters?
No,
Are
this
they
is the
alphabets
mark
here?
of the smith that made it.
Alright.
His name is Durgaddon the Smith. Legendary in his craft back in the day.
Right. I was good at history when I was young.
Yeah, you can make me a history check if you want.
That would be a nat 20.
Damn. Okay.
I was being ironic. I really do know history.
20.
Oh,
You're-
yes.
All the nat 20s tonight are insane. With your
So many.
with your dwarvish knowledge and your good schooling, from being a pretty wealthy family yourself, you remember that there was a old dwarven stronghold somewhat secret these days, but it was called Kundrakar. Kundrakar was home to a massive dwarven force and basically a city of its own, capable of making wondrous arms and armor. The place was home to Durgaden the Smith, as mentioned already, who was capable of crafting amazing things. The place was unfortunately sacked by an orcish army, and the dwarves either driven out or killed, almost entirely. But the old fortress was sacked, looted, and hasn't been seen since the legends. But you do recognize that this sign is actually that dwarven smith's symbol.
Ew. How many do you think there are of these?
Well, that I hope that you can find out for me. See, I am willing to pay very handsomely for any other of these blades or other weapons you might be able to find for me. And an additional 20 gold pieces for information, and 100 gold pieces if you can provide me maps of the location.
Define handsomely.
Depends on the condition of the blade. Or the weapon as it is. Think in terms of platinum. And then you might be getting somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
And if you find too many, I can sell them to other people. These are quite the find, so bring as many to me as you can, and I'll buy them all. Trust
I
me.
don't know how high it'll get us up on the board, but it'll get us pretty deep in the pockets.
Perhaps.
Then we can bribe the bartender, just like they did, and then we can get higher up on the board.
Oh, we'll get with that.
We don't stoop to bribery, Kaz. We get there the right way.
I wink. Yeah. We would never do that.
Whatever the case, this is the assignment I have for you.
So you just want us to find these swords?
If you can. And I'm sure deep within this stronghold, orcs are not the most intelligent of creatures. There's no way they could have cracked the best vaults they have down there. I bet you'll find treasure worth your while there as well.
Where is this stronghold? Do you know?
Oh yes, it is just to the south of here. About I'd say 40 miles. There's a town that is very near the Stone Tooth called Blassingdale. Be a good place to start.
Blassingdale.
What dangers do you know of that we can anticipate?
Well, the one person that I did have retrieve this blade for me did mention there were a lot of orcs in the area.
What do you know about orcs?
What do I know about orcs? Other than they're brutish, rude, and don't have a very good eye for treasure. That's about it. I don't like
Have you had-
orcish blades. Sorry.
Have you had orcs under your employ in the past?
No, of course not.
Bit of a sore history there.
I'm sure your dwarven friend is not a fan.
I'll save a life if I need to, but not my favourite.
You have a good heart then.
I've got
Oh.
a job.
Is there anything else I can do for you then?
Is there anything we could that we could use? Like maybe when we go and get these, is there like I mean obviously you want us to come back. So like do you have any like nice stuff we could carry and use in battle? Like, if we need it, we'll bring it back, of course.
Make a persuasion roll.
Oh, absolutely. Let's give it a nice persuasion. Oh, no. I tried. A 7.
Unfortunately, my friend, there's not much point to a collection if you go giving it to every adventurer who knocks on your door, trying to expand it. Plus, most of these blades are old and fragile, mostly for history's sake, that I collect them.
I will require 50 gold pieces up front. Actually, 75 for a portion.
And why is that?
I have to go by the academy and get a locate object spell so we can gather enough fees. You can just take it off the top on my backside. I learned the spell
That sounds reasonable enough.
on the top end. Yes.
Sure. He will turn to Steven. Steven, go collect that from my treasury. And Steven goes. Anything else you require? From me.
Is there a time limit? I mean, how long do we have?
No time limits.
Good, I think I have no further questions. Anyone else?
All good here.
Excellent. Then hopefully I will see you here soon. I think we'll have much to discuss.
Suppose.
Let's hope.
And you guys head out, taking the 75 gold, making your pit stop by the academy, I assume?
Yeah, I go by the academy, I buy a locate object scroll and
Okay.
spend the necessary materials to copy it down and learn the spell.
Gotcha. How much gold is that to copy spells?
It's going to cost me 50 to copy it.
Okay, cool.
I was going to pay 25 for the scroll. You want me to pay more?
Let me just make sure that's right.
I was going to use your student discount.
Common 50 to 100. Yeah, 50 is fine for the scroll.
Perfect. I'll pay an extra 25 gold just to cover the difference from the 75 it gave us.
Gotcha.
And then I learn locate object.
Okay, sweet. Wait, shit. There should have been more. That's fine, I already said it. Too late now. You go and you make that quick errand. Is there anything else anybody wants to do while you're still in Waterdeep?
I'd like to look for boar.
Oh, okay.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Never know.
You searching for a boar or a boar to eat?
For boar, yeah, because we said if we brought the boar to the boar's head.
You're hunting for boar in Waterdeep.
If there is one, we'll find it.
Okay, never mind. Make a survival check.
Oh well,
So you
5
train.
investigation. I didn't see any. So
Probably the same. You go looking for boar. You don't find any.
must not be natural to Waterdeep, because I would have found it.
You start searching through and you see some hoof prints around, and then you're like, and then you look up and it's a cow that's being led along.
Well, that was misleading. It's all right. I would just go and join Nikki and let him know that there weren't any boar in Waterdeep.
Awesome. Anything else anybody needs to do while we're still here? Sounds good to me then. We'll pick up next time as you guys begin your travels to the city or town of Blassingdale. Try and increase your repertoire and do better at things. Be better than the Dragon's Fury.
Yeah, they suck.
We already were better. they just bribed a bartender.
Yeah,
to
they just
seem
paid
cool.
extra.
Yeah, sure.
If you had to, they're like fraternity people. They have to pay for their friends.
Yeah, yeah, terrible.
Whatever you say. Well, with that, we're going to go ahead and leave that session here. Thank you all so much for joining us. It has been a blast so far, and I can't wait to see where this party takes us next. Yeah, tune in next week as we'll continue our intrepid adventures and they try and solve the next dungeon in the series, the Forge in Fury. Yeah. Well, that's all that we got for now, so bye-bye.
I
Oh, and we'll also
See
go
yous.
into a raid. I'll try and figure out who in a minute. See ya.